Om Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to another Yoga Small Talk, and we continue with 7 minutes Bhagavad Gita a day. We are studying chapter 6, the Yoga of Meditation, and we have reached verse 31. We started seeing it in the previous study. So let us first read again the verse. 31. He who, being established in unity, worships me who dwells in all beings, that yogi abides in me, whatever may be his mode of living. So we described in the previous video that this person here, it's the established meditator, the person who through the practice of the yoga of meditation reached the highest state of consciousness, the God consciousness, and is established, not going back. And this person says, the verse, abides in me. Swami Sivananda tells us, dwells always in me, whatever his mode of living may be. He is ever liberated. So about this dwells always in me, we will see a little bit further. But let's start with whatever may be his mode of living. Whatever may be his mode of living, meaning this person is established in God consciousness. And this is completely regardless of what he's doing or what he looks like or what stage of life he's at. Doesn't matter. This person can be a householder, can be a renunciate, can be anything. We don't know. Swami Sivananda reminds us, my teacher, he reminds us on many occasions, you never know who you're speaking with. This person might look like a poor, not in very good physical condition person, but he's in God consciousness. He's a sage. You just don't know it. So never underestimate anybody. Don't judge people by what they look like, what their financial status is. You never know. Those people appear in many forms and they are doing their job, some of them more expressly, like people like Swami Sivananda, Ramana Maharshi, Mother Teresa, Swami Vivekananda. Great people, they are doing well, all of them no longer in the body, but they were doing God's work, and it was expressed. It was very apparent that those are sages, at least for some people. Also, some people, when they saw them, they did not recognize who they truly are, but some people already recognized. But some people, we are told, will go about doing God's work very silently. Nobody will know. It's either because they sit in some cave somewhere meditating, or because they do their work in the garb of a poor person, maybe of a dilapidated body. We don't know. So God consciousness has nothing to do with the physical condition, and this is the point here. Nothing to do with profession. We hear about King Janaka. He was a king. He was ruling a country, enjoying the pleasures of the kingdom, and he was realized sage. He was a person who is established in God consciousness. And we heard in previous teachings how some people were trying to test him, saying it's not possible for somebody to be living like a king and enjoying all the pleasures of the palace and so on and so forth, and still be in God consciousness, meaning not being in the reality of the senses. So we saw how again and again those people were refuted. Raja Janaka was established in God consciousness. Householders, women throughout the history, married women, mothers, even in some cases children, we see. And then about occupations, many things we hear, but it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Whatever his mode of, may be his mode of living. Whatever may be his mode of living, he is ever liberated. It does not depend on the body. Yes, according to yoga, renunciation to this or that extent should be practiced in order to reach there. But some people were already born with a lot of spiritual knowledge that manifested in their given body. Some people reach this knowledge otherwise. It doesn't matter. This is what this verse tells us. It doesn't matter. Once this person is realized, he or she, they are realized. And it doesn't matter what they do or what they look like externally or what we think of them. It will not matter to them. They will serve. How? In the best possible way. And this they know how to do. They will serve in the best possible way. So this is this element of the verse, and we have just one final element to deal with. What does it mean, he abides in me, the yogi abides in me? And we will discuss this in the next video. So please join us. Om Shanti.